Yo, what's good people, I'm 7beats and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a really awesome modern Afrobeat. So in this tutorial I'm going to go through selecting the right BPM and selecting the right sounds, and I'm also going to talk about how you can create a really simple arrangement which is just really simple. This beat is similar to the new track from Burna Boy which is called Kilometre, so let's get right into it. So I've listened to the most recent track from Burna Boy and it is in D sharp minor, so I'm going to use that chord progression also for this beat. And right now I'm going to start off with, I think, an unusual synth. So I'm using Analog Lab 5 for this one and I'm using the Buzzy preset. So I'm going to start off with this G sharp and I'm just going to copy this one a few times. So it will be a really simple melody. But first we have to pick the right BPM. So I think for this beat I'm going to choose 103. So most of the Afrobeats BPMs are around 95 or 110. So this one will be right in between. So just duplicate this one, and this one will be at C sharp and B flat. Still sounds horrible, so just duplicate it again. So this will be a short note right here. And right here, a D sharp in between, so just duplicate this one. So in the end the melody sounds like this. And something which is used in almost every Afrobeat is using the strumizer. So as you can see, the melody is not really on beat. And you can do this by just using a really simple function in FL Studio. So press Alt S like this, and you can strumize the melody like this. So as you can see, the notes are moving. And I've also randomized the velocity of the notes. So you can do this by pressing Alt R, and you can randomize this one. So a thing like this, it sounds really awesome. So I'm gonna link this one to the mixer and add some effects. So right now I've added a lot of effects to this one. So first I've added this retro color. It's just the Vinyl 1 preset. Then this OTT. Some reverb. And this really adds the vibe to this one. Then the fruity flanger. The fruity chorus. And by just adding a shitload of effects, it sounds way much different. Then I've added this Pro Q3, but you can also use the EQ2 from Fruity. And I've cut out the low frequencies, reduced some frequencies right here, and added some high frequencies. And then I've added this compressor just to glue everything together. And it really gets the melody in front of the beat. And I'm going to add another melody using Heat Up 3. And right here I've also added this RC20 and cut out all the high frequencies. And right now I'm going to add some drum samples. So I've selected some sounds from my African Sample Pack Volume 1, and I'm just going to start off by creating a drum pattern. Just a really simple pattern. So another rim shot. This one maybe sound a little bit off, but I think in the end it can sound really awesome. I think the frequencies in this kick are way too high, so I'm going to turn just the key down of the kick. I think to G4. Normalize it, and I think reduce the tail of the kick a little bit. So I'm going to add the clap right here. So right now I'm going to add this clang to just fill up the space a little bit. But I'm going to adjust the sample a little bit because I don't like the reverb. And I'm going to make an adjustment to the velocity right here. So it should be something like this. And maybe just turn up. Turn down the volume. And you can see by adding an element like this, it just turns up the vibe. And I'm going to copy this pattern to this one right here. So for this agogo, I'm going to just duplicate this one. Just in the regular key. And right now I've picked on random 808. This one, I'm going to make sure it's in C. So I'm going to open up Edison and detect pitch regions. And as you can see, it's in C. So that's perfect. And I'm going to create an envelope like this to control everything when I'm playing it in piano roll. This one is way too low, so I'm going to create something like this. And right here, there is a G flat. So I'm going to use a G flat in this melody. That's fire. Turn down the volume. So I'm also using this clap right here. That goes perfect together when the clap FX is playing. So right now I'm going to create an arrangement and guide you through that project. So this is the final beat and I'm just going to show you a few elements which I've added right here. Those drum fills. This one. So right here I've added some animation and some drum fills. I'm going to show you how I've created those ones. So this one right here. So first just this thumb. Then the claps which I've previously added. Then this conga right here. Then another drum, which is really in the background. Then this cymbal. Layer with the thumb. Then this bongo, this one. And as you can see, I've played around with the pitch of the sample right here. And then I've added this conga, this final one. And right here, I've added another fill from my sample pack just to fill up the sound. And I've added this uprising effect right here. So that's it when it comes to the drums. And for creating something like this, you have to use a lot of reverb. So open up the mixer. And as you can see, I've created a fill bus right here. And all these elements right here, which are on the right of the bus, are linked to this one. And how can you do this? By just selecting the fill, for example. And normally it would be linked to the master right here. So deselect this one and just select this one. So right now it's linked to the bus and this bus is linked to the master. So all these elements are linked to this one. And I've also played around with the panning, so something is going on the left and the right. So I think that's also really awesome when creating something like this. So as you can see, all the elements are panned specifically to the left or to the right. So this is the main drum pattern. As you can see, nothing has really changed, but I've also added some panning right here and reduce some of the volume of some of the elements. So right now I'm just going to play the arrangement. I've also added an extra shaker loop, but it's really in the background. And as you can see, I've automated this one right here. So the flanger, the analog lab right here. So the volume of this one is automated. And right here, the pluck melody is coming in. So here I've made an adjustment to the kick pattern. So right here, the animation is just like this way again. I think this could be the hook again. And right here, the bridge. And right now a bass line is coming in. So this one is just the same pattern as the 808. And I'm using Serum for this one. And right here I did something with the automation. So it's pitching down right now, so the bass. Which I think just creates something really awesome. And in Serum you can automate the pitch. So this button right here. So set the range to -12 and just automate this knot right here, so the pitch bend. So you can do this by selecting this one right here. Go to Tools, Last Tweaked, Create Animation Clip. And the animation clip will pop up. And just set it to 50% right here. And then it will pitch down to 0. And that's how you can create something like this. And this part is just the outro part of the beat. So right now you should be able to make a similar beat to Kilometre. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you want to see in one of my next tutorials. And see you guys in one of my next videos.